evening, everyone. This is Gil at Camp Patton Family Compound. With me tonight, Tammy from Rebel Canners and Mark from Chef Tech. And welcome to Monday Night Fireside Chat. Tonight's starting topic is cream of whatever soups. And hope everybody out there is doing good. And I just have a bunch more just come flying in on my side here. And it said, let's go over here to the comments and start at the top. First one in was this morning at 8:32 Mountain Time was Superb Canning has become a member of Tammy's channel. Woohoo!
Thank you. Thank you very much. That's wonderful.
And let's see, next one in here was all right. Then Mad Chick, this guy's other channel came in on Tammy's side, and let's see, Howie, Food Forest Horticulture's here, and
hey, Howie.
Prepper 101 came in, almost missed that, and let's see, okay, and those are and Chef Tech's making comments on both sides. He's triple dipping here, so hey.
Triple double. I can always fire up my Sofa Survivalist channel and get on that one too. Fat dude on a sofa.
Yeah.
I'm just here to watch everybody else.
And Howie says, "Hey, robot." All right.
Hey, Kaylin just popped in.
Yeah, and Dorothy Clay Gardner just came in on Tammy's side as well.
Hi.
And Aiden's here too, so we got people coming in. This is like I mentioned on mine over there. I posted it to everyone saying, I hope everybody ate. It's going to be a creamy, good live stream tonight.
Where's CR?
Yeah, where's CR?
He's cooking. He's too hungry.
And Diana just came in too.
Hi, Dan.
CR's making cream of snow soup.
Yeah. Diana just came in on both sides.
Thank you.
All righty. So tonight, I know there's going to be questions, and I know if this was streaming live on Tammy's Facebook page, there'd be people. You can can cream soup?
No, not really.
Yeah. But that's what would be the first question.
You can. I don't particularly. It's not one of my favorite recipes, but
that's why if you think about it, most of the brands you buy in the store in a can or a jar, or whatever, the first thing to do in the ingredients is add milk or cream or half and half or something. Because they don't even can it with milk in it. They have thickeners in there, so when you add the milk or water, it stays thick. But it's not flour, it's not roux, it's not your standard, daily thickeners that everybody else uses for making homemade soup.
You have to use clear gel,
right? Not instant clear gel,
which is a modified food starch. It's still a cornstarch product.
Right.
Yeah.
It just doesn't taste as good as.
Yeah, I haven't tried. I have arrowroot. I have yet to try it in canning. I'll use it. I'll use it in cooking because it's also a thickener, just like cornstarch and that, but it's different. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like arrowroot powder better than cornstarch and better than flour for thickening.
Cornstarch. If you add a slurry of cornstarch, say I'm making egg drop soup, and I add my cornstarch to it. If you leave it boiling for too long, it breaks back down again and goes back to water and just changes the flavor and the texture. Mm-hmm. So cornstarch breaks down quick. Clear gel doesn't. And arrowroot, same thing. Flour, making a roux and using flour, that doesn't break down either. It doesn't break or anything like that.
There is two types of clear gel. You have to make sure you're getting the cooked type.
Yeah, not instant. I accidentally bought some and put it in it and went to an instant clump. I'm like, oh, okay, wrong stuff.
Yep. I just want to throw that out there because not everybody knows, and
How he's eating right now, he made some homemade chili, and he's got sourdough bread to go with the chili.
Nice. I had chili for lunch. My chili.
So right out of the gate, we're saying if you're going to be making cream of any type soup, you're going to make it incomplete if you're going to can it.
Yeah.
Correct.
I did post a canning recipe for cream of mushroom soup under the description on my channel.
Okay.
But it is, I will do the disclaimer. It is not one that I have personally tried yet myself.
And Sumi just came in. Now, one thing I just thought about, I wonder if might be able to freeze dry cream soups, but I would probably can a soup for cream, but freeze dry just the milk, because I know I can freeze dry milk. Mm-hmm. And then just toss it in there, add a little extra water or not, just to make it creamy. I got to try that one. I've freeze dried milk in half and half. Half and half is great at the cabin. It's like powdered half and half. Just throw some in my coffee. Doesn't cool it down. It just makes it creamy. Yeah. So basically, you'd have to experiment to see if you could freeze dry the full recipe, and if not, freeze dry two separate. Freeze dry the cream or half and half, and then freeze dry the rest of it. Exactly. And then mix. Figure out by weights how much powder to add to it. That's easy enough. If I make soup and I know I want to put a cup of milk or cream in there, I just freeze dry a cup, and whatever it turns out to, I'll just put it in a little baggie, leave the baggie open, throw it in a Mylar bag with the soup, freeze dry, and I can add the water to the soup and then add the water to the cream and then dump it in there, or both. I don't know. I'm interested to make a small batch of, cream of chicken soup. I'm interested to see how it turns out. So am I. At this point, now you got me thinking. Now my brain goes like, okay, now I got to make some cream of chicken soup as a test.
So now I know you're busted. You did not watch my video from last winter where I made the cream of anything soup mix that is dried, and you can use it to make cream soup, instant cream soup.
Probably not dried, freeze dried, or dehydrated.
I bought. Well, I guess it's I bought all my ingredients. So I got powdered milk, powdered whole milk,
gotcha.
Chicken bouillon powder, spices, and then you can it gives the proportions, and then you just mix it up, and then it makes, I think, a quart of the powder. I can't remember. It was last winter, this time of year, last winter. And then you just use that, a quarter cup of that with your milk or water. And then it makes your soup, and then you can just make that up real quick and then pour it in your casserole. So if I'm making like a casserole, something I'm going to cook, I'll just make that and then put it in instead of buying canned soup.
All right, we got two questions popped up in the side chat here.
Okay, so a gallon of milk, like normal, 3% fat, whatever, pre-frozen, because it's a high water content. It takes a little longer, but if I do 4 trays of, say, I put a half a gallon, it's like 2 gallons of milk. So I put a half a gallon, maybe, I think I can fit a half a gallon on a tray, maybe not. But I usually pre-freeze it in other trays that fit perfectly after they're frozen in there. But probably take about 40 hours to completely freeze dry it to a powder. And then the other one, what did you say? 10% cream. So I love bringing this up. Everybody's like, oh, you can't freeze dry fat. No, you can't throw fat in there and freeze dry it. However, if you read any container of a freeze dried meat from one of those big brands that sell it, I'm not going to name names, and you look at the ingredient list. I think I had you do this when we did my freeze drying video last year, and you just pull up the ingredient and the content of, protein, stuff like that. Some of their freeze dried meats, like the beef, it's like 12%. Fat. And yes, you can, but you have to make sure there is zero moisture left and then zero oxygen. That's where you really need a nitrogen flush to make sure you push the oxygen out, and then throw an O2 absorber in there anyway to make sure. And you'll be fine. And that's what the commercial people do. I don't have a nitrogen tank yet. They're cheap. I just haven't gotten around to it.
And Tammy, Sumi said she watched that. She'll watch it again.
Yeah,
and
potato flavor is a thickener. Yep.
Yeah.
But if you're having a soup that you don't want that potato flavor in, you might want to find something else.
Yeah, you can always use potato flakes as a thickener. I use that as a thickener in my chicken pot pie recipe because I don't want it. I'm really trying to stay away from corn because of the glycophosphates. So I try not to use corn products. So I substitute potato flakes.
You mean the glyphosate?
Yes.
Gil was ready for that one because I've been correcting you for a long time on that one.
No. Did you catch exactly what she said?
Yeah, glyphosate.
No. Glycophosphate.
Glycophosphate. Is that like glycophosphate? Try to save you a bunch of money on your food insurance?
On your car insurance.
Hey, when I only read things, I never have a chance to talk about things with actual live people that have the same interest. I don't know how to pronounce them.
Yeah. Hey, how many times do I start reading and I go, I ain't going to try pronouncing this. I'm going to butcher it.
Hey, put it up on the screen. I'll help you out.
Yeah. So, all right, just quick. Everybody in the side chat and everybody from the panel. I'm going to start with Tammy first. What are your 3 favorite cream of soups?
Okay, number 1, when I am sick, I know this is weird because cream soup is not like a sick bed food, but when I am sick, I want cream of mushroom soup with a slice of bread.
Okay.
And that is the only cream soup I ever want to eat, ever. But we do have a lot of recipes and casseroles that call for cream of chicken. So I don't have a third favorite.
Okay. Mark.
My first favorite, cream of asparagus.
My wife likes that too.
And cream of bacon. And technically a cream. Yeah. Not cream of bacon. Cream of broccoli. Sorry.
Oh.
My third favorite would be basically cream of loaded potato soup, which is potatoes, cheddar cheese, scallions, and bacon, and some cream, and it's mostly thickened with a roux because then I throw the cheese into there, make a cheese sauce out of it, and then just start adding my stuff to that.
All right, so we got them coming in on the side chat, so I'm going to start throwing them up here. Howie was in first. Mushroom, chicken, and celery.
Yeah, cream of celery soup is really good.
Yeah.
Leek soup is really cream of leek, potato leek. Yeah, that's really good.
Chook by V is on your side there, Tammy. Cream of mushroom, New England clam chowder, and cream of broccoli.
I can't make New England cream in the house anymore. My wife can't stand it. She doesn't like cream soups. But she there's a white chowder. I think it's a Boston white clam chowder. It's clear or reddish clear, but it's thickened with like cornstarch in that or a little bit of flour, but you don't add milk to it.
Yeah. So Kaylin just has 2, cream of potato and cream of cheddar. Cream of mushroom, chicken, and broccoli for Diana. Angel's Homestead, mushroom, garlic, and chicken. Cool. Sumi, cream of mushroom, cream of tomato, and cream of clam chowder. And I didn't know there was actually a cream of tomato till earlier today when I was looking up the cream of all the different ones. I came up with like 50 some odd ones. I ain't gonna list all those, but yeah.
Well, that's what Campbell's makes. I mean, they have their tomato soup, and instead of adding water, you add milk. Yeah, and it's cream of tomato soup, and I grew up on that too with a grilled cheese sandwich. Yep.
My grandmother would make regular tomato soup really hot, and then she put it in the bowls, and then she pour some cream out of the refrigerator to cool it down a little bit for us.
Yep. Yeah.
Ooh,
that's the way you do it.
Yeah.
I don't even like tomato soup, and that sounds good.
Yeah. And she really loved doing it when we had the cow there. So she'd get the heavy cream from my dad. He'd bring it
right off the top and dump it in.
he would harvest extra cream off the milk for making ice cream and stuff. But he would do it, make ice cream, and pop it in the fridge, and just pop after it's all mixed up and it's still kind of soft. Fill up the hillbilly salad bowls, aka Cool Whip containers, with it, and pop it in the freezer. And he would take one of those. And he would take one of those to work with him. All right. Howie says, that's I am not much of a fish person, but a good smoked salmon from Alaska. Yeah, that sounds good.
See, once you start throwing seafood in there, it becomes more of a chowder than a cream soup. I mean, it's technically the same, but chowder.
That's what the one website said. It said basically they're the same. It's just that one has fish in it.
Yeah. Borscht with sour cream stirred in. Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was never a borscht. That's basically beet soup, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and that's one of the ones that I found out about earlier. Was that they're talking about all the all the borscht, and there was a bunch of those that listed under the cream soups. It's like, okay, this is getting too many. I'm getting a headache with all these different ones, and I could just imagine out there is probably, I didn't have a chance to look it up because my grandson was here, but is a book probably about that thick of.
Oh, you can make cream of anything soup. I mean, literally. Yeah. If you like the ingredients and they taste good to you, go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, because I've made some. I'm trying to remember how many years ago it was. 4 years ago, 4.5 years ago, I made it here after because I was in the new house. I made a prepper pantry potato thick potato soup by pulling out the small boxes of hash browns and pouring them in the hot water and just get them, and let them sit for a while, and then mash them a little bit, toss them in, added the instant potatoes, added some cream to it, and a couple sticks of butter in there, and made up a big batch of a thick potato soup. And so basically the hash browns didn't break down all the way, so there was a little bit of crunch in there.
Oh, okay. I think Tammy went to go flip her burgers on the stove.
Or someone called her because she went totally off the screen.
Oh, shoot.
And those wondering, yes, Tammy is up at the cabin, and she has very little light up there. She's roughing it. And
yeah. Oh, Kaylin had a Mountain House chowder last night.
I see that. Yeah. I played that I had the grandsons over here last night, and so when she went live, I put it on, and I kept sneaking in to try to catch a and there she's back. And every time I come in and start listening to it, then the boys will start yelling, "Grandpa!" and I have to go back out there. So I'll have to sometime after tomorrow when they're at school, try to watch Kaylin's live from last night. Again, actually, I'll watch this time. I'll watch it on Gray Man Prepping, so she gets extra hours.
I think that's what spurred me into buying a freeze dryer when everybody started, talking about stuff, and I went on Mountain House, and I actually bought 2 number 10 cans of their diced chicken cooked and 1 can of beef, and the price, I was like, are you freaking kidding me? And then I started looking into freeze drying and watching videos and stuff. I'm like, oh, the heck with this, I'm getting my own. So I did my own, and never went back. I haven't bought anything since.
Yeah. So I mean, freeze drying for a lot of stuff. I could see. Well, one of my favorite store-bought mixes is Bear Creek, and they have a really creamy potato salad and the cream of chicken that you add a little water to it, but then you also add the cream to it.
Right.
So
I know what my friend Richard wants me to do.
Menard.
He loves cream chip beef. He's like, you got to try to freeze dry that. I'm like, all right, you make it, because I was never really a cream chip beef fan. I don't know how I'm going to freeze dry the bread to make toast, but that ought to be interesting. But I guess he'll figure that out.
Menards has a off-brand of Bear Creek. It's called Shore. And those soups are really good. I've just started trying those, and they're about half the price of Bear Creek.
Cool.
So if you're at the hardware store, pick up.
So that's sort of like an SOAR?
No, like in ship to shore.
Ship to shore. Okay, shore. SHO. Shore soup mixes.
Well, it's probably not a mix. It's probably, is it in a can or is it a dry mix, Tammy?
Well, it's a powder. It is a knockoff of Bear Creek.
Oh, okay.
Oh, guess what? It's also on Amazon.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I can vouch the chicken noodle is pretty good.
Yeah, they got fire roasted vegetable soup mix, cheddar broccoli soup mix. They got just, a home style chili mix, soup creamy wild rice mix.
Yeah, none of those were at Menards. They had chili, and it was a chicken tortilla, two kinds of potato soup, and the chicken noodle, and a minestrone.
All right, okay, I'm going down here farther. They also have the tortilla soup mix, the wild rice, chicken noodle. Yeah, they got there's a lot of those on here for the shore.
And they were $3 and some change.
Okay, let's see. All right. These are 11-ounce packs. 11-ounce 3 packs for anywhere from $26 to $20.99.
Jeez.
Yeah.
But it says these are all 8. Is it 8 servings on here? That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Let me just bring it up. So it's got a big number 8 on it. This one here is just a single one for 11.
Ouch.
They got 3. You get down here.
Better buy them at the lumber yard at Menards, because they're only $3. I think I want to say $3.60 or 65 cents, something like that. They were not. They were. Yeah, like they were about $3.50.
The more you get, the cheaper it gets. Like the yeah. So like you get the 6-pack, it's a little bit cheaper. You get the 12-pack, it's down. It's down another 20 cents per ounce. Yeah. Anyways,
if you're gonna buy a 12-pack, you better like that soup.
Yeah, you better have tried it. Don't buy that much unless you try it.
Yeah. So if you have a soup you like, that's a cream one, you make it without the cream, then you can it, and then when you go to open up the can, you're gonna heat it up anyways, and then you just add the cream then. And
Tammy's got another out for that one. I'm just gonna say it, Tammy, because I know it just occurred to you. Yeah, make your cream soup without the cream in it, and canned milk, or whatever, and then you can just open up a jar of milk, and that was shelf stable, and go to her page for that one, and then make your soup. So you can just open up 2 jars, and like a quart jar and a pint jar or half pint jar, and just pour it in, and there's your cream soup. I just don't think canning them together, because regular soups run for so long in the canner. If there's meat in there and stuff, yeah, any cream that's in there will definitely break and curdle, be worthless.
Yeah.
But canning milk is its own method. Go to Tammy's site and find out.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Walmart has the wild rice shore soup mix, a 10-pack for $30. So that's $3.
Yeah,
$3.15 each.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna have to check out Walmart then.
Which means you can actually order online from Walmart once you find a favorite one, and you get a certain amount, they do free shipping
through Amazon. Tammy can deliver her own package.
Yeah, there's they got several of them at Walmart. The creamy potato soup is a 6-pack for $30.50, and yeah, the 4-pack is $24.90. But yeah, they got so Walmart has a bunch of the shore soup. Say it 10 times fast.
Yeah, they're different size packets though. They probably have the big one, and the small.
No, these are all the 8 hearty servings on these ones I'm looking at here. Now I'm looking here. It's not available for pickup at any of the stores up here in Idaho Falls, but shipping has shipping on it, and it's I'm looking. It looks like it's free shipping.
But you can also make, if you get the dehydrated or freeze-dried ingredients, you can also make a lot of your own dried soup mixes. And that's really, you can make it for a lot less. But
yeah, right. And it's your ingredients, your soup, your recipe. Yep.
Right. Mm-hmm. But if you can't, some of these packets like this are really nice, because what I do is I take my canned vegetables. I have mixed vegetables. I have mirepoix. And I'll take one of those pint cans and throw in as part of the liquid.
Yeah.
And then I have more vegetables, and it's a little more healthy.
Yeah, if you like, I've canned, I don't know how much ground beef I've canned, a lot. And so I can, mix some of that in with it for whatever type of soup I want to do.
That'd be great in the chili.
Yeah. And that's what I was thinking, that, or I like throwing odd meats into my potato soup besides the bacon.
You could do a cream of bacon cheeseburger soup. Ooh.
Exactly.
They do have
They
do have a cream of potato, a cheesy cream of potato in the shore. We almost got that, but for some reason, my son doesn't want to eat potatoes. Go figure.
And you don't want to can anymore, do you?
I never can anymore.
I never have to can potatoes ever again.
Yeah.
I want my jars back.
Yeah.
That's what I do when we buy a 10-pound or 15-pound bag of potatoes. We use what we need in that, and after a week, there's 4, 5, 6 big russets left, whatever. I just peel them. I either dice them up, blanch them, and throw them in a freeze dryer. So now I got home fried diced cubes ready to go. Or I make mashed potatoes out of it my way with all my fun ingredients in there and load them up with cheddar cheese and cream and stuff. And I'll freeze dry that, turn it to a powder, and I got mashed potatoes ready. I got my own instant mashed potatoes. They're mine. They're not from some weird state that Gil lives in.
I'll be right back. I got to get something to show you guys.
Okay. Hey, just
so you know,
just so you know, the second largest state for growing potatoes is Michigan.
Oh, no doubt.
Fun fact.
I don't think Maine's on the list, but I think they're like 10 or 12 or something, because they grow a lot. Maine potatoes are their own thing up there.
Ours all go to potato chips, though.
Yep, potato chips.
They're all going for potato chips.
Some go to that arched fast food restaurant. They add lots of stuff to it first.
Yeah.
So when my wife was here, she made some hash browns from the potatoes, and she was using this, and she did not like using this size. So she got this size.
There you go.
Look at the size of those holes. So I mean, just like,
where did she find one that big?
Amazon.
I don't know. I will ask her and get the information out to you guys. But I mean, this thing here is stainless steel. Norpro is the company, and it's 18/10 stainless steel.
Nice.
Nice.
I mean, I can just about stick my little finger through that thing.
Yeah, that would
Don't
literally take your entire fingertip off if you missed.
Yeah. Do not do that.
Did she boil the potatoes first and cool them, then shred them, or she shred them raw?
She shreds them raw, and then she shreds them raw, soaks them in water, and press dries them, and then adds them to the oil.
Oh, okay. Oh, so she fries her. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, she pan fries her hash browns.
I partially bake them so they're still hard and crunchy, but partially baked, just so you can stick a fork in them.
Yeah.
Instead of boiling them, and then shred them.
Yeah.
And then, because then they don't have the water in there. I don't have to do that whole pat them dry, play with the.
All I know is when she gets them cooking them, they outside is crispy, nice and hard. She goes and she does a frying pan about that big of it, pours it, and then we just, my son will come through and he'll just he'll dig it, flip it up, grab a paper towel, pick it up, and just walk away eating a quarter pan of
salt shaker in one hand, potato patty in the other.
Not even a salt shaker, because she salts it a little bit after she turns it over. It's fresh. She salts it a little bit because she's light on the salt. But yeah, he just gets in there. It's fresh stuff, and he just eats it. Just grabs one and goes off. And then he comes back and gets the second one and a pork chop.
There you go. It's like we used to go camping all the time, and we always had baked potatoes, steak, whatever, burgers. And if there were like just me and my daughter camping, I'd throw like 6 potatoes on the fire, wrap them in foil, oil, bread, salt, pepper, garlic on the potato skin, wrap it in foil, throw it on the fire. And we'd always have extras because guess what we had for the next 2 days? Hash browns.
Yeah.
Cool them off, drop them in a cooler, and then chop them up and throw them in a pan with some onions and peppers and hash browns. And they're already seasoned because of all the stuff on the tater skin. Yeah,
so I'm thinking about trying using this sucker to make to do the potatoes up for a potato soup.
That would work.
I figure that should work just nice for that as well.
Yeah, they probably fall apart anyway. As soon as they cook for a little while, they just disappear.
Yeah, but that way they'll cook a little bit quicker, and
and that would also be good for potato pancakes or latkes.
Yep.
We always make potato pancakes for Christmas Eve. I did not do that this year.
I'm trying to remember what there's a little Abelskieber pan, cast iron pan my wife has, where she puts the dough in it and flips it over, and it makes this little hollow thing about that big. And she used to do that at Christmas time. She forgot she was going to bring it up here, and she forgot to bring that pan up here.
So they'll get up there sooner or later. It'll be up there.
Yeah, I think she uses it probably 3 times a year right now. But yeah, she was gonna bring it up here and make it for the grandkids. Then you'll do it. You pop it open. You put your grape jam or your strawberry jam in, or apricot jam in it. Put it on the plate and sprinkle some powdered sugar over it.
There you go.
Yeah, and then you watch the kids run around on the walls. So they burn the sugar up and they fall down on the floor and go, "I'm tired."
Yeah, good. Go to sleep.
Yeah. But see, my wife is hot. She has cooked, or her mom cooked, cream of celery. My wife has bought cream of asparagus. She was going to try making cream of asparagus, so she found out I'm not a fan of asparagus because the way my mom burnt it. Just like, of course, neither one of us are a fan of Brussels sprouts because both our moms burnt them.
I love Brussels sprouts. It's all in how you cook them.
Both of our moms burnt them, and it was like, oh, eat it. Oh, you'll go hungry. I'll go hungry for a week. I ain't eating it.
If you're gonna eat them whole, you gotta find, weird as it sounds, a good beer, not cheap, crappy beer like Bud, but a good flavorful beer. You simmer your Brussels sprouts in the beer, and it stinks in the beginning, but all the alcohol boils off. But then you strain them out, and you throw them on a tray with a little bit of garlic and olive oil on it, throw them in the oven. They're already cooked on the inside, but you do use like 450 oven or a broiler, or you can use a sauté pan with a tiny bit of oil in it and just roll them around a lot until they're nice and crispy on the outside. Those are good Brussels sprouts. But if you don't like Brussels sprout, little mini cabbage bombs, forget it.
To answer to me, it's AEBE. There's an A in front of the apple skeever. Skeever, and the says that's going to show the frying pan. I ain't going to show the pan.
They're like little fried donuts, sort of.
Yeah, and you just kind of pour it in, you start flipping it around and stuff, and it's hollow inside. Because the way it cooks up, and then you can pop them open and see. There's showing how it works a little bit, but she does it a little bit less stuff. So she flips it a couple times, and the dough just rolls out and cooks, and she rolls it around so it has a nice thing on it, and it's hollow. Ooh, cream soups and a loaf ball of sourdough bread.
Yeah, bread bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, bread bowl.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
When I was homeschooling, I would put soup in the crock pot, and then I would put bread in the bread maker, and then I'd do my homeschool. And when we got done for the day and we're ready to settle in for the night, we always had soup and bread for dinner. It was like, I didn't have to worry about what was for dinner because dinner would be ready when we were done.
Yeah, fire and forget. Load it up and go do your thing for the day. When you're done, everything's ready.
Yep. So I was, even in the summer, didn't matter. Soup and bread. We're having soup and bread.
Yeah. Oh. Wow, amazing. Now I got 9 notifications over here on the side waiting for me to, at the end of the thing, usually it tops out at 7 and just kicks one off, but it's adding up now. I'm not sure what's going on with Chrome.
Chrome notifications?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So every time someone else goes live, I get a notification because I only accept notifications from YouTube.
Oh, you probably got 2 from Tammy's channel.
Yeah. So let's see. Covered everybody's favorite one. What else can we cover that we haven't touched on for making cream of whatever soups?
Well, basic methodology on making cream soup.
Okay, go for it.
I mean, depending on what kind of soup it is, some soups you don't want to just dump cold milk or cream into because it'll curdle instantly, especially if there's tomatoes in there. You want to heat your milk up first separately and temper it in, which means don't dump it all at once. Add a little whatever to the hot milk or the warmed milk and slowly pour it back into it. Yeah, and stir it constantly so it doesn't break, because nothing's worse than making a cream soup and all of a sudden it's cottage cheese soup. And then, yeah, it's still edible, but the mouthfeel and the eye look is just horrid. So, or if you use a thickener like roux, you thicken the soup first, then you can add your cream to the thickener. Just like when you make cheese sauce, you don't just add cheese and milk together. This cheese just separates. So you make a roux, which is, your flour butter or flour fat, and then make sure it's not too hot. You have to add your milk to that or temper that in there, or you'll scald the milk instantly and break it. And then you can throw, once it's to the thickness you desire, a tiny bit thinner, then you just add your shredded cheeses into that, whatever type you want. Now you have your cheese sauce or a bechamel. You're making a bechamel first. Then you add your cheese to it, and then you can use that, add more chicken broth to it to thin it down a little bit, or beef broth or vegetable broth, and then add whatever else you want and that's your thickener for your cream soup, and nice and hearty. And it's like New England clam chowder. I mean, there's always a little flour in the bottom of the pan. And then, you sprinkle the flour in after your vegetables are sauteed, and then you can add your water and clam base to it, or clam juice. And then you can add your cream. As long as it's still reasonably thick, you add the milk and it won't break. I've been to many restaurants and they're like, we make our own fresh this, fresh that. I'm like, okay, I'll have a bowl of, cream of whatever soup they had on their special. And it comes out there and it's curdled. I send it back. I'm like, your soup is curdled. Oh, no, that's the way it is. I'm like, well, then your chef doesn't know what he's doing, so I don't want it. Bring it back to him. It may taste good, but no, it's curdled. Sorry.
Yeah. You just made me think of something. So, all the different type of cream of vegetable soups that were listed on when I was researching stuff. This may be totally out of the ballpark. I may be totally wrong, and I will gladly take the wrong. But a wok, you start doing your stir fry vegetables, and then turn that into a cream of vegetable soup.
Sure. I wouldn't throw any soy sauce in there, but okay.
No soy sauce, but I mean, my wife is used to wok and cook stuff without adding soy sauce to it. Get nice crunchy vegetables and stuff. And I was thinking, well, that might be interesting. A nice crunchy vegetable cream of soup.
Yeah, you do that. Get your stuff sauteed, stir fried, whatever. You're just sauteing in a wok.
Yeah. And
then add your broth to it, and add your cream before that broth comes to a boil, because as long as your milk is still cold or room temperature, you can add your milk in while it's doing that. But you want a thickener, because just adding milk to water doesn't do much. So you need some kind of a thickener to help suspend the milk fats and the solids in that to keep it from breaking. So, but you can sprinkle some. You can make cream soup if you're using clear gel or cornstarch. It's not as good. But if you're going to saute your vegetables in a little bit of oil, just sprinkle some flour on it so it gets gummy. Add your chicken broth to it, or whatever broth you're using, so it's a thickened soup, but there's no cream in it yet. And then you just heat your milk up and slowly pour that in there and stir it up, and you can have your cream of whatever stir fry vegetable soup you want. I mean, soup is just soup. I mean, it's whatever you like, whatever's left over in the fridge. Throw it in a pot with some chicken broth, beef broth, vegetable broth, whatever you want, just water, and go from there.
Yeah. So, Sue is wondering about doing it. Yeah, I would say yes, just from what we've been talking about so far with
kohlrabi. You can do kohlrabis. I mean, they're just a root veg. Yeah. Jerusalem artichokes, I'm not sure, because I thought they break down pretty quick.
They're a lot like a potato.
Yeah. Howie, you still in here? Because Howie grows the Jerusalem artichokes. Of course, it's also called sunchokes, and he has a lot of sunchokes.
Yeah, you can't buy them in the store because they don't last very long once you pick them.
Yeah.
So you could probably cook them. I've never dealt with them, but you could probably, like any other root vegetable, you could probably just peel it or whatever, cook it, and when it gets soft, you could probably just mash it up. So you got all the flavor in there, and use that for your base.
If you're not used to them, though, they make you really gassy. So there is a trick to cooking them, and I can't think of what it is right now, so that they don't make you quite so gassy. I think you might have to change the water once.
Yeah, you probably boil them or blanch them and then change the water out. Don't use the water, just like beans.
Yeah.
But they're a lower glycemic index, so if you're diabetic, they're a lot better for you than potatoes.
Yeah. And how he calls them a survival food because you can plant them out there. If you have land use, plant them out there around the trees or whatever and stuff.
Yeah,
and
nobody knows they're there.
Exactly.
You can run over with the lawnmower; they still live.
Yep.
I have a couple plants of them. Unfortunately, every time I plant them, the rabbits eat them before they get established. Once they're established, you can't get rid of them. They're like weeds. But getting them established here has been a real battle with the rabbits.
Yeah.
You can make cream of rabbit soup. Just saying. You just got to pick out the BBs.
Didn't you see the video where I rescued the rabbit from my garden fence and let him go? I have regretted that.
Yeah, it's because he went and had 80 children and a ton of relatives now, and now they just eat everything. Like, thanks, Tammy. We'll be back for food.
Yeah. All right, we have this Ricky Ray just came in on your side there, Tammy.
Hi.
Yeah, so there's I just with all the stuff that Howie likes, unusual stuff Howie likes to grow, I would like to put him and Mark together out there.
Oh, what's in the garden today, Howie? Go pick me something. Let's cook it. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I just came up with a great idea for a live show on NBC, whatever, Chef Tech and Food Forest. But so you get of course with cream of chicken, then you got cream of quail, then you got cream of turkey, then you got cream of pheasant, then you got cream of
duck, sure.
Duck, which is going to be a little bit different from my understanding. It's going to be and so you can
well, with the ducks to make cream of duck soup, I guess it's an oily fowl, so you can cook your duck off and you thicken the rendered duck fat in flour, make like a confit, and then now you got your thickener. Now you can add your vegetables and milk and stuff to it, and the flavor be great. I do that with when I make my beef gravy. Mm-hmm. Oh, I take the fat off of the roast. If I have a big roast in the oven, there's a lot of fat. I take that fat off, put that in a pan by itself, and then add the flour to it. I make my roux out of beef fat, and then I thicken my gravy with it. So yeah, there's no butter in it; it's just beef fat. It's really super rich, super good, and it'll probably give you heart failure, but who cares? It tastes great.
No. Haven't you heard what they found out? That the beef fat is way healthier than this garbage oil crap that's from soy and.
You mean all the tallow I've been eating for years? That every time I do things with beef, trim it, render it down, I put it in jars. It's golden color when it's hot, but when it hardens, it's bright white. It's beautiful.
Yep.
It has no flavor. It has no odor to it. It doesn't smell like beef.
All right. So we've talked about it. You're gonna can it separately. So you can can your cream or milk, whatever, separately. You can everything else, and when you go to open up to serve it, you heat the soup up. You add everything just like you're doing it there at the last, but you have everything else pre-cooked, and all you're doing is heating the stuff back up.
Yeah, you can't. Go ahead, Tammy.
I do have a cream soup recipe. I haven't tried it yet, but I did grab it out of our group that others have done and posted it in the description. If you're here on my side, you'll see it in the description of my video on my side.
Yeah, like we said earlier, if you make a cream soup and try to can it, the canning times, because it's a vegetable low acid, will absolutely destroy the cream and separate it.
Yeah.
So that's why
if you really want cream, you gotta do it differently.
Yeah, you can your milk separately. See Tammy's channel, and make your soup that you're going to make into cream soup, or make it so you can either leave it the way it is or make cream soup out of it. So if you're in the mood for cream soup, add half a jar of your canned milk, And if you're not, you just got soup.
Another one just came in on your side there, Tammy.
Welcome.
So yeah, I mean, Tammy's got several videos on canning the milk and the butter and the cheese and the cream and all that other fun stuff over on her channel. The playlist on Tammy's Rebel Canner's YouTube channel is Dairy. It's the name of the playlist.
And the powdered soup recipe for just making your own cream of anything soup powder that you can then make instant soup for casseroles or cooking or baking or anything like that. That is also in that dairy playlist.
So there you are. Go watch the dairy playlist on Tammy's channel for all that extra information.
Tuck by V said he'd definitely try cream of duck or rabbit. You'd probably be better off making cream chip rabbit.
Yeah, but cream soup. Of course, Mark, you were going to try freeze drying some of that, right?
Yeah, I don't think I'll have a problem with it, but I'll give it a shot. I'll make some just basic cream and chicken soup, and throw it in a tray, freeze it, because I can do multiple things in the freeze dryer at once. I don't have to load the whole tray up. I pre-freeze in smaller trays, and then just lay them in the tray. I mean, I do like eggs and potatoes in the same tray because I pre-freeze my raw eggs and do that. So when they come out, they're just separate. And so I might try that. Just do a small batch, freeze dry it when I run a load, and just rehydrate it and see what happens. If it works, great. Now I can make my cream of asparagus soup and freeze dry it and have it when I want it because the wife won't eat it.
All right. Caitlin has a question. Coconut milk? I think
coconut
she was asking about
milk, but it doesn't taste like
coconut water.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's can that even be canned?
You can can it. I've done coconut cream and made it into caramel, and it is so delicious. It makes a wonderful spread for toast.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. And coming in on your side, we got
your pal Lex.
Yeah.
Hello.
And
cream of fiddlehead soup. Maybe. Sure. I mean, if you're going to eat fiddleheads,
and then
clean them real well and saute them, and then add your broth and stuff to it, and sure, throw a little cream in there. See what it comes. Let us know.
Yeah.
That sounds good, actually.
Yeah.
Nettle cream soup.
Oh,
I've had it with broth. I've had it with broth. I've never had it in creamed, but it'd be like creaming spinach.
How about cream of lemon balm soup?
No.
Freeze dry the lemon balm and turn it into a powder, and no.
No, but I would put that in my smoothies.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, I think for those who came in late, you missed the beginning. Was pretty good. Also, whichever side you came in, go ahead and watch the beginning of it. We covered a bunch of stuff at the very beginning. Coming up here, Tammy, you're just still working multiple jobs, so you're not going live this week.
I'm literally working 3 jobs this week, so no live this week.
And Mark's still trying to get off the pot.
Okay. I randomly just throw shorts out there.
Yes, he does. He does put stuff out.
Let me do this. Let me video that. I think I have some other stuff stored up. I just haven't gotten around to editing and stuff. And
yeah. And his channel for that is Chef Tech. All
Chef
right.
Tech
So
86.
Yeah. Coming up here tomorrow on my other channel, Gray Man Prepping, at 8 p.m. Eastern Time is emergency backup lighting. Thursday for the midnight ride, which is actually 10 o'clock Eastern. It's that Paul Revere didn't take off at midnight. He took off at 9:30, 10 o'clock. Yeah. They're not sure the exact time, but they know it was way before midnight. We'll have the midnight ride. We're covering current events. Back here on Camp Patton for Friday night home on the homestead is what is the hardest part of gardening for you? And then Saturday, for my survival Saturday and Gray Man prepping is after Florida sinks, what are your plans? And I haven't seen Shadow Scout Swede post the link for post the his Saturday live stream.
He doesn't do that till like Wednesday, Thursday. He gets around to it.
Yeah, so but both Mark and I will be over there on Shadow Scout Swede at 2:00 Eastern time on Saturday, and then my after Florida sinks comes on at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So Saturdays is going to be very, very well followed by Took by V.
Yeah.
As well as Glenn and a few others from down there in Florida. So anyway, but next, I get back. I saw my face looking there. So Monday is canning or storing, because I know Mark's gonna go freeze dry on this. Sale meats. So when it's on, you go to the grocery store, it's like, whoa, it's ridiculously cheap. I'm gonna get a bunch.
Yeah, and I'm out of space in my 4 freezers. How many do I have now? 4.
Yeah.
Oops. So I guess I'm freeze drying it.
Yep. Or I'm going to be throwing it in the big cast iron skillet, turning it over, sear it on the other side, chop it up, throw it back in again, and then canning it.
Yep.
Yep.
So that's what we're talking about is going to be canning sale meat. Both beef,
meat's always tastes better when you cook them ahead of time, especially if you like it with that browned flavor, and then can it. Then you're good. Freeze drying, browning meat before freeze drying actually hinders its ability to reabsorb water. So it's its own issue.
Oh, I didn't know
that's why you just sear it on one side only.
Nah, whatever. I'll just throw raw steaks in there and do that. I don't care. Yeah. Take that. They don't look the same when you rehydrate it, but they taste the same. The blood does weird things when it freeze dries inside a steak. You don't get medium rare in the middle. You get this weird pink marbling just because of the way the blood works, but it still tastes great.
All right, so that's what we're going to be talking about on next Monday is dealing with meats on sale. And when you buy meat on sale, you can't wait too long because generally it's the clock is ticking.
Yeah, and these days ain't much sales going on because meat supply is getting tricky.
I always try to hit Walmart early in the morning because that's when they put stuff on clearance. If you can get there before 9, you sometimes can get some clearance.
Yeah, same with Costco, Sam's Club, and that. When it gets close to its sell-by date, they got to get rid of it or else they have to throw it out. They'd rather sell it below cost than lose all the money.
Yep.
So some stores will actually take them and throw them right in the freezer and sell them there like 50% off. Depends on the store. Some of my local stores do that.
We used to have a grocery store here. That's where I got the ostrich. If it got to the sell-by date, they would freeze it. And then they'd mark it all down, and I would buy meat at less than 99 cents a pound. I'm like, I didn't care if it was ostrich, beef, pork, chicken, tuna. I didn't care what it was as long as it was 99 cents a pound. I'd go up there and hit that discount freezer, and then I was, But you can't find that anymore.
Yep. All right, we're going to wrap it up, folks. It's now 9:00 Eastern. And so we're going to wrap it up here and remind everybody, if you don't know how to can, learn. It's a great way to preserve food, especially if the power goes out. All right, so we'll see you all. Hopefully I'll see most of you over on Gray Man Prepping tomorrow night. And we'll see you back here Monday for another episode here of the Monday Night Fireside Chat. And everyone, take care and be safe.
Have a good night. Learn to cook something.
Bye. Thank you.